Yo, yo, yo. What's up? What's really good? It's your boy, Brandon Bravon Towns, host of that show called Sports Plus Life, that there sports podcast where we talk about all of the necessary topics in sports and all of the necessary topics in life. First of all, it is less than a week until Christmas. So, yes, I look a little festive. So, it is what it is. What up, bro?
It's good.
Ain't nothing. We'll get it. We'll get there.
Uh,
We'll get there. But anyway, before I go forward, shout out to Two Tough Sports, my homie Cash Sales out there in Mississippi doing his thing with that Two Tough Madden Gaming League. Also, shout out to Heather's Craft Haven. It's less than a week until Christmas. Holla at your boy so I can holla at my sis from another miss. I hope everybody has a wonderful week. Again, voice still raspy. I'm working with it. I'm doing the best that I can. But I hope everybody has a great week. And again, we are 6 days away from Criminal. From Criminal Dog. Okay. So y'all see my brother. Y'all see my brother right here. I guess we might as well jump right into it because let's start Sunday night football, then Monday night football. Because when we last left off, Baltimore was playing Jacksonville, and Baltimore ended up getting that victory. I think it was like 23-7, 24-7. Ravens by themselves, number one seed in the AFC. But on the contrary, Jacksonville is now in a three-way tie for first place in the AFC South with Indianapolis and Houston. So, Sean, what was your takeaway from Sunday night?
Jacksonville did what they were supposed to. I mean, excuse me. The Ravens did what they were supposed to do. They handled their business. Nice sweater, by the way. Jackson, the Ravens handled their business. You know what I mean? Big loss that they did with their running back. That was a tough loss.
Mitchell?
Yeah, they rookie. Yeah, they rookie running back. Yeah. He was doing a good job for them. They had such bad lucks with their running backs, man. They stay.
And he's a burner too.
They stay being injured, man, and that's tough on them because I mean they got a big game next week, and they really needed him because he was doing his thing and stuff like that. So I mean, they handled their business. Jacksonville, it's a tough road ahead for them, but they still have the chance to get in there as a wild card or do their thing there. So I mean, it's not too bad for Jacksonville. They still got their chance.
It's a three-way tie in their division.
Yeah. So they still can win their division too. They just got to handle their business going forward. But it was a big win for the Ravens. So I mean, they did their thing.
Trevor Lawrence is in concussion protocol.
He smacked his head at the end of the game. That don't look terrible.
Yeah, I hope for Jacksonville's sake, I hope he don't miss no time because they can't afford to lose him.
No,
mess around and see Gardner Minshew being a division champion.
Falco.
That damn Shane Falco. So, the only running back that ever stays healthy for Baltimore is Gus Edwards. That's crazy.
That's wild. Yeah, that's wild. He keep on ticking for them boys, but he doing. I mean, they got such bad luck with running backs, man. So, I mean, hopefully, that season injured, isn't it for him? So, I mean, going forward, man, they just gotta hope they can, bring somebody in that can keep carry the workload for them going into the remainder of the season.
Or Lamar gonna have to start taking more carries.
Yeah, that's not a good thing, because if he go down, then it's over. You know what I mean? And knock on wood. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. He's having a good year this year. You know what I mean?
I just wanted to see little bro finish in December. That's all I want.
I know, right?
All right, Sean, gotta do this. Last night, man, Drew fucking Lock. I'm disgusted.
You disgusted. They ain't even your team, nigga. I'm disgusted, nigga. I'm disgusted at everything that went on in that fucking game. Like it was horrible. It shouldn't even never been that way. So much to unpack with that fucking game, bro. James Bradbury is absolutely Brandon Fletcher Jr. I don't know what the fuck he is. He burnt toast. He can't cover anybody to the point to where at the end of the game, instead of going after the undrafted free agents and our rookies, they go straight for the motherfucker who making 17 mil per year dead cap space next year for the end of the game to try to end this bitch. That shit is horrible. Jalen Hurts, I don't know what the hell is happening, what he's seeing, whether it's the offensive coordinator, whether it's the coach, but he ain't seeing that field. He ain't throwing into wide open people. It's like he force feeding fucking AJ Brown. If it ain't AJ Brown, it's nothing. He making decisions to throw the fucking Quez Watkins at the end of the
I
game.
will
Like,
say that was pass interference though. Seattle got away
yeah,
with one on
but
that one.
I don't want. Yeah,
Yeah.
so
No, I
what
get
it was
it. I
pass
get it.
interference. Yeah, but still, the decision making is ridiculous when it comes to that. Why would you even pass him? He ain't did shit for us all year, and that's the person you throw to at the end of the game. First of all, we shouldn't even have been throwing the motherfucker with 6 minutes left, and you got the ball and you up. Why you not running? Fucking Swift was doing this fucking thing. The hell you got all these running backs for, and you ain't even using them? Like, what the fuck is that about? We ain't even
Yeah,
seen
I
Rashad Penny
didn't like
this
that
year.
call. I didn't like that call on 1st and 10. No
It's
way.
wild. The motherfucker got the flu, COVID, or whatever the case may be, and they ran him more this game than anything. Like, you use your running backs, nigga. That's what they are for. Running backs. Run the fucking ball with them, not your damn quarterback who got goddamn COVID. That shit is stupid. That's on Nick Sirianni. Like, you can't even put that on Brian Johnson because that's on your head fucking coach. If your fucking offensive coordinator ain't doing his job, you shut him down like you did your defensive coordinator and you take over. That makes me believe that shit is Nick Sirianni. Hey, look, he better take a damn pitch off of Doug Peterson. You can be as high as you want to be. That motherfucker won a Super Bowl was out next year. Your ass could be the same goddamn way. Get your shit together. That shit is horrible, bro.
Yeah.
This is the worst 3-game slide ever. To the fact of where Christian McCaffrey is on motherfucking with motherfucking Eli Manning and them calling out our plays before they even happen on live broadcast. What the fuck we about to do? That's a running back calling out an offensive play. What the fuck you think the defense doing? This shit is so terrible, bro. Changes need to be made, bro. I have no confidence in these Eagles winning in the fucking playoffs. Yeah, we got a lock. We locked in that motherfucker. But whether we get the 2 seed, the 5 seed, whatever fucking seed, sunflower seeds, nigga, I don't give a fuck what it is, nigga. These niggas can't fucking win the goddamn game playing the fucking way they playing right now. These niggas is playing disgusting, bro. It's horrible, bro.
Weak. This nigga
It's
said
fucking
sunflower seeds.
it's fucking horrible, bro. I can't sit there and call spade with a spade. If we play Dallas, they're gonna crush us. We play the 49ers, they're gonna crush us. I'd be surprised if we play the fucking Tampa Bay Buccaneers or whoever the fuck can get in from the AFC South, they'll fucking crush us. We not playing good football right now. It's terrible, bro. The product they putting out there is disgusting. And I don't understand how the fuck you let Drew Lock go 92 yards on you in a minute and some change.
Drew Lock.
That's wild. If you look at the last drive, they threw it all 6 times. Guess who they threw it to?
Oh,
James Bradbury.
James
James
Bradbury.
Bradbury. And got burnt every fucking pass. Every fucking pass he got burnt. The tackling is atrocious. I don't know what the fuck going on with Sidney Brown. He can't fucking tackle nothing. Our linebackers can't tackle nothing. The running game ain't shit. They running up the middle. It's like so much to unpack, bro. It's horrible, bro.
Hey, Calvin.
Hi, guys.
Well, chime in, buddy.
It's hard to follow that. It just seems like what can I touch on that he didn't touch on? Goddamn. It seems like he's struggling to find he's struggling to find his second and third read. The stigma on him for a while was he couldn't read coverages. I thought that was baloney how he was playing all year long, but the last couple of games seem like that may be kind of true. Like he's right, if it ain't AJ Brown, it's nothing. And I don't know why they was running. Why I don't know why if Skip was scurrying like that at the end of the game, they changed up. That shit. I don't understand what's going on with the Eagles right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That shit was fucking crazy. Are we just talking about that game, or are we talking about all of them?
Well, no. We talked about all of the Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday on the post game show.
Oh,
Today we were more or less tackling Sunday night football and Monday night football.
oh yeah.
Calvin, go ahead and give me your thoughts on the Ravens and Jacksonville.
The Ravens, they continue to impress. They are the best team in the AFC, I think. That was a good game. Trevor Lawrence, I don't want to wish ill on the brother. Is he gonna play? Is he clear to play?
I don't know.
Oh,
You know what? I would bet that he would. I mean, that's right. They play y'all. Ooh.
Yeah, I hope he take all it. I hope he take all the time he needs to get right. You know what I'm saying? I hope he takes as much time he needs to get back on his feet.
I bet you do. I bet you do.
Yeah, but I didn't watch that game. I didn't watch that game as much as I watched the Philly game. I mean, AJ Brown came out last week and said something about the play calling and how the shit is predictable and everything. And it just seemed like we keep coming back to this point. So it's the tell of the tape. It seems like once they get enough, it seems like it's enough tape to. It seems like now that there's so much, you know what I'm saying, through what 14? How many weeks?
That was week 15.
Week 15 weeks. They got enough, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I guess their 14th game, but yeah.
Either or, it just seemed like they've hit a bit of a little skid, but at the same time, would you rather hit it now than in 2 or 3 weeks, 2 or 3 or 4 weeks? You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
you can't. I mean, it's hard to sustain that. It's very hard to sustain that level of play all year long. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I mean, if I was Sean, I'd be frustrated too. If I was the Eagles fan, I'd be frustrated too because, you know, what the deuce? You know
what I would be more frustrated about is that, you know, I mean, even if you don't get the number 1 seed, you at least want to have at least 2 playoff games come through Philadelphia, and you're giving that away because Dallas loses. You know, Dallas loses, and then even though, again, if the Cowboys and the Eagles finish with the same record, Philadelphia wouldn't win the division. But do you want? Yeah, okay. Yeah. You don't want to go into the playoffs on a low. And
you don't.
They really have to get themselves together to me the last 3 weeks of the season. I was watching Jalen Hurts overthrow wide open Dallas Goedert. Again, I don't know. I just hate that play calling. Going for a home run shot. Again, like Sean said, with 6 minutes to go, you're just past midfield. Your running game is working. You got 1st and 10. Bleed that clock.
Yeah,
that's been our identity.
Yeah, I'm about to say you say it now because it didn't work, but they like that formula has worked for them for the majority of the season.
And last year.
And last year, you know what I'm saying? Like far as like that deep shot, that kill shot, that's what they've been doing.
No. I think y'all are disagreeing.
But the kill shot came from us always running the ball to be able to set up for the kill shot because they always they just had to play up to stop the running shit like that. We're not running. It's like you hike the ball and you throw in fucking bubble screens that run your tight end into the damn wide receiver. So the damn person the fucking quarterback ain't even got to move. He just running right into him.
Yeah, my point is they played like that all year and it worked, and it's just not working right now.
No,
this is the second game this year that they've made that same choice, and it's cost them both times. The first time was against the Jets.
The fact of the matter is that we were playing bad all year. It's just the fact that we've been winning the games, and it's been masking the same shit that's been happening. Now that we losing, it's like really glaring. Then that's what it is. If you win, nobody talks about you. They say, "Oh, they're not playing their best football right now." But when we lose, it's like we playing the same fucking way. And it's like, oh, they need to get better. No, it was because we were winning. It's because they weren't really talking about it. Now that we lose it to these teams that's actually fucking good and have coordinators that can know what the fuck we doing, or they ain't gotta know the coordinators. The players know what the hell we doing. Now it's like we getting shitted on, and everybody knows that shit. That we not playing good football at all. We ain't been playing real good football all season.
I feel like we're saying the same thing, but in different ways.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's-
goddamn, I was just disgusted that you lost to Drew Lock. I mean, when I saw Drew
Bruh.
Lock in the field, I said, nigga, oh, the Eagles got
N-
this. I said, they got this.
92 yards. Our
yeah,
pressure, our line ain't even getting to him. Where's the pressure at?
from a zoo.
That was your staple right there.
Yeah, we're not even getting to him. And if you're not getting to him, you ain't even sending no blitzes at this dude. It's Drew Lock. You're not
He's
even
sick.
sending. You're not
He's
even
sick.
sending them. And you can see that the cornerbacks can't check. They can't cover nothing. So why you not sending a blitz to try to speed up that process? That's stupid.
Mm.
Yep.
Boy, get out of here naked. Yeah, boy.
I mean, one thing about it, they still got time to fix whatever they got to fix before.
Ain't no fixing
They
that.
do.
The only way
They
to
do.
fix that shit. The only way to fix that shit is if whoever was calling plays get that shit the fuck up, and you gotta start running the ball more. You gotta use your running backs, bro. We got all these running backs. You ain't even seen Rashad Penny. You act like you would think Rashad
I
Penny was
forgot y'all
actually
had
a
him.
bad fucking running back
I
when he
forgot
was
y'all
doing
had
good.
him.
Yeah, nigga, because he ain't even touched the field. He touched the field like one time this year, maybe twice. And that's all
I
kick
really
returning.
forgot
That's
y'all had him.
wild. It's
I
wild
really
to me.
forgot you had him.
It's wild. No wonder why we don't pay running backs because we don't even fucking use them.
What up, Keys?
Uh-oh, it's a
What's
party
good?
now.
Y'all
Keith,
talking about
He's sitting dark in the room. It's sad, nigga.
Keith.
I know the feeling,
what's good?
nigga.
Oh man, I ain't even
We're
got.
talking about the Eagles game last night, bro. Go ahead, chime in.
Oh, we in the playoffs. That's all I care about.
For what? Who we beating playing like that in the playoffs, nigga? We gonna be one and done.
Hey, I did all my crying and fussing last night. Bro. Like we in the playoffs, right? Hope
Nah.
all that shit up. By the time the playoffs come, hey, Jalen is playing awful. Our OC is awful, bro. Fire the OC. Matt Patricia ain't do shit.
No.
Bro, you can't blame him.
You can't put that on Matt
You
Patricia,
can't
my
blame
boy,
him.
because he can't even implement his defense in no one fucking week. You still got to go with the size game plan. You just call it different fucking plays. And I don't give a fuck if Jim Johnson was out that motherfucker with James Bradbury. You ain't fucking winning that game if he getting burnt like toast, nigga. 6 straight plays to you by Drew Lock, 92. Like, come the fuck on, bro. How the fuck you get moved up the field like that?
Drew Lock.
$40 million to waste.
Debo said he won't what he thought he wanted.
Debo was right, nigga. Debo was right.
Quarterback. We're
He
not
was
getting
right.
no pressure on the quarterback. Like,
Yeah.
doing all that.
You ain't dialing up blitzing.
Nolan Smith ain't showing up. Hassan Reddick not showing up. The only pressure we getting is from Fletcher Cox. Like, where is Josh Sweat? He ain't get a sack since like week 6. Like, what we doing?
But y'all in the playoffs.
We in the playoffs.
Yeah. They need to sit them niggas the fuck down and just play all rookies until the end. I don't give a fuck what seed we get. That shit gonna be horrible.
You love so bad.
Hey, Calvin, you stupid.
Oh, he loving this.
I ain't loving nothing. I ain't loving nothing. You sit in the room. I ain't loving. I don't have no dog in that fight. You sit in the room. You sit in the room. I already something my team fate, brother. I ain't loving nothing. Why would I love something? Explain. What did I do?
Go ahead with your first place Buccaneers.
No.
Ain't on us all year.
I ain't been hating on y'all. I have not been hating on y'all. Y'all been hating on Brock Purdy. And I've been setting up for Brock Purdy.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Of course we gonna hate on Brock Purdy and them. They've been talking shit all year, but they whooped our ass, so we can't talk shit about them no more. They didn't show the fuck up.
We'll see that right there. How Sean was man enough to say what was going on. I appreciate that. Keith, you got something to share?
No, fuck Brock.
Okay. All right, that's all. I don't have no animosity against the. I don't have no animosity against the fucking Eagles. My same family is Eagles fans. I buy so much Eagles shit on a yearly basis. It's ridiculous. So So I don't wish ill on the Eagles. It'll do me wrong. It'll do me bad for the Eagles to have a bad season or for them not to win. But my whole thing all year, what's this, December for the last 10 months? My thing was the Brock Purdy thing. That's all. But I think we've settled that, so we don't have to bring that up.
That motherfucker gonna win MVP.
He damn sure is, because who the fuck else gonna beat them?
And that is fucking. And even though I stand up for him, I still don't think he should be MVP. How the fuck is he MVP above?
Because he's the quarterback of the most dominant fucking team in the NFL right now.
I think the Ravens may want to talk about that.
Well, that's what happens this week.
On Christmas.
Whoever wins this game is gonna be MVP. Whoever wins this battle is gonna be head lead of the MVP.
If Tyreek over 2,000 yards, I think it should be Tyreek.
I agree with that. I think if Tyreek, and I hope Tyreek put up 250 on Dallas this week. I think if Tyreek get over 2,000, that's something we never seen before. That's all I'm saying.
Well,
and speaking of Miami, hold on, Calvin. Speaking of Miami, what up, A Boogie?
Yo, what's good, family?
Hey.
Y'all already arguing?
Well, not
we are.
It's 15 minutes in. Y'all ain't want to say hi. How was the weekend?
Hey,
we did that.
You seen my weekend, goddammit. You seen
it. You should have heard what was going on when I joined.
Yeah, we said our pleasantries the first 2 minutes.
No wonder Brandon kept calling me back to back to back. Charles was on fire.
Don't you put that shit on me.
I was like, why he keep calling me? He said it's 7 o'clock. It's 6:45.
Oh, no. It was definitely a rough weekend for everybody. So
well, I mean, hey, look, I mean, my team got really whipped. We got stomped. But I mean, I can understand Sean. I can understand Sean and Keith's frustration because they have Super Bowl expectations. I'm just happy to be in an
Not no more. Not no more, goddammit.
That's the thing about these. That's the thing about these NFC East teams, man. You see how quick they ready to throw the baby. Y'all gonna be all right, man. Y'all can still be all right.
Nah, bro. You see me say we was gonna be all right after we got our ass beat by San Francisco. You see me say we was gonna be all right when we got beat by the Dallas Cowboys.
Well, listen.
You got beat by Drew fucking Lock.
Okay. But look, and one thing you probably don't know is that they pay Lock to play NFL quarterback like they do yours. So he can
shut that. No, don't give me that shit.
So I'm just saying he can compete. I mean, I'm just saying any given Sunday, nigga. I mean, oh my God, Andrew Lock. This pick, he was picked in the 17th round. Why can't we just automatically beat him? That's crazy. I'm just saying. As soon as y'all get right,
it ain't about that, dog. No, you tripping. That's Drew Lock. That was one of the teams that you go in and you say you win that bitch. Yeah, you got to line up on any given Sunday and win that shit. But you got a fucking team that got superstars on every end of the fucking field on one side and on defense the same fucking way. You don't got that shit over there. Not over there. No. On the 28th ranked defense in the NFL, that's the type of product you put up with A.J. Brown, Dallas Goedert, Devontae Smith, fucking Jalen Hurts, you paid all that fucking money to, who's damn near MVP last year. The offensive line that we fucking got and all this team like that, you telling me we only put up that shit on them? No. Don't give me that shit. Don't give me that no Drew Lock shit. No. Trash.
BFI.
Who is trash in this scenario?
Everybody on the Eagles, nigga. The whole goddamn Eagles squad trash. Goddamn.
All right. Okay.
Put them in the dumpster. Put them in the fucking dumpster.
Hey, Aaron, you got any thoughts on Monday Night Football?
I didn't get a chance to see a whole bunch of it. I am kind of disappointed in the Eagles' loss. I ain't gonna hold you. It was disappointing, but it is. And I know we had the conversation about them taking a deep breath after they lost, like, oh, is it going to be all good? But on the opposite side of that, there was the big potential. There was blood in the water, and everybody wanted a piece. So here's what it is. Hopefully,
well, let me ask your opinion about Sunday Night Football. Keith, yours too. Aaron, I'll start with you because I know you had more of a vested interest in the Baltimore-Jacksonville game. What was your takeaway from Sunday night?
Jacksonville did what Jacksonville does best. Pissed down their leg, and unfortunately, now it's like they just pissed down their leg.
I sure hope they piss-
I hate these niggas. Like, for real, I definitely thought they were going to put up more of a fight. Two defensively great teams, but nah, that was a huge letdown. But I mean, at the end of the day, like, they're not some chumps, right? They're not some pushovers. There's a reason they're number one right now, and it's because we suck. But on the other side of that, they're also a pretty good team. So
Don't that Tennessee loss really piss you off right now? Especially the way that they blew that game. Tennessee blows that game to Houston and Case fucking Keenum. Don't that piss you off?
Well, you just move on to the next week. It is what it is.
That's
You hear
right,
that, Sean? You got to move on to the next
Just,
week.
you know what I'm saying? Take a page out of my book, bro. You just move on to the next week.
That's right.
Nah, nigga, we Philly. We rip shit the fuck up, nigga. Ain't no taking no pages, nigga. You either good or you fucking suck.
Nigga, we can play off, bro. We could be one and done. Fuck it.
The way they playing, yeah. It's to the point where we about to bench this nigga for fucking undrafted free agents and goddamn rookies and shit.
Who, Mark?
I'm talking about Bradbury.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know.
Burnt
Maybe
toast.
I'm the dramatic one or whatever, but I don't know. I'm the only one that used to watch those America's game shit when they talk about.
I watch them. I watch them all the time.
Super Bowl teams go through shit like this.
They do.
You know what I'm saying? You go through shit like this. You know what I'm saying? It happens. You can very well turn it around. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying you're not supposed to. I'm not saying you're not supposed to be. You're not. I can't tell. You can never tell another human being how to feel. That's unfair and that's reckless. You know what I'm saying? You feel how you're supposed to feel. You know what I'm saying? But mathematically, y'all gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can very well turn it around.
Man, but we already in the playoffs. I'm not even worried about, you know what I'm saying, that's not getting into the fucking playoffs.
That's not what I'm saying, Sean. What I'm saying is y'all can fix a couple of y'all what y'all been doing for the past 2 years. Y'all see a problem, you fix it almost immediately. It may not be the next week, it may not be the week after. But in 2 or 3 weeks, y'all have fixed it.
We had a problem all year long. We had a problem all year long. The whole problem all year long is we ain't been running the fucking ball. Every week they say we gonna fix it. What the fuck happened? Every week we haven't fucking fixed it.
Well, we've
been doing the same fucking shit every.
Well, y'all probably start running it now but y'all haven't been. But every week y'all haven't run the wall. But every week y'all was like 1-0, 2-0, 3-0. You know what I'm saying? Y'all the shit was working for a while. It just time to do something else. That's all. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
All right. Whatever you say.
Keys.
I don't see a Super Bowl team. That's what I see right now.
I want to get, before you talk more about the Eagles, quickly, what was your opinion on Sunday Night Football?
I'm starting to realize Trevor Lawrence is an average quarterback. That's what I'm saying.
Whoa, really?
Lamar Jackson should be the front runner for MVP. I feel like he doesn't get talked about as much.
I agree with that.
I
agree
with that. I can definitely agree with that.
I agree with that. You know why he doesn't get talked about enough? Because he's already won one.
I want to hear that shit. I
don't like it, but I believe because he already won one.
It's a lot of quarterbacks that already won one that they still be talking about it.
That's true. Because of his numbers.
And they may not be, and he may not be as shiny, if you dig what I'm saying, as the other
quarterbacks.
Yeah,
right.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
He's not as shiny. Huh?
He looked like
Lamar Jackson. He a nigga.
He look like he's from the South. He look like he's from the South.
Hey, he's a 305
Hey,
nigga. He's a 305 nigga.
Was that ever somebody who looked just like their name?
He does.
He does.
Lamar
Jackson.
Lamar Jackson.
You ain't lying, nigga.
What David used to say that he should be on Power. David swear out here weed dealer.
Lamar Jackson. He sound like somebody. He sound and look like somebody that call into the Ricky Smiley Morning Show. Lamar Jackson from Hattsville, Mississippi. I work for the county on the truck.
Yeah.
I tell you what though.
Wow.
Well, so you think Trevor Lawrence is average? Okay.
Yes. I mean,
Hey, I hope
Well,
you're
what-
right, Keith. You've been right ever since I've been talking to you, man. Tell me again. He what? You say he average?
I'm starting to realize that him and Justin Herbert too. Herbert,
Are they in the same draft class, Brandon?
No, Trevor Lawrence came in 2021. Yeah, because Justin Herbert came in a 2020. That's the same draft as Tua. That's the 2020 draft class.
And who was the
And
first
Herbert-
overall pick put on that draft? Oh, Burrow.
Burrow, yeah,
Okay.
Burrow.
Okay.
And Herbert, but see, Herbert just had the greatest coaching era in Chargers history just in. You know, I was sad when they fired Brandon Staley because I've been saying for the last 2 years the only reason why Justin Herbert ain't an elite quarterback is because his fucking coach. You know, but hey Keith, you gotta text me your picks, man.
Bro, I'm about damn near give up on that shit.
Nigga, I'm with you.
Yo,
Ah,
I went last this week, right?
huh? Yeah, you
I
were.
put
You
up
were
a
last.
7
You were
ball.
macaroni Tony.
Macaroni Tony.
You and Shantae. No, because Sean, you were macaroni Tony.
Shantae won't last.
I'm about to get
No,
out
because
this
I
game.
missed. I didn't mark her Cleveland, so it was Keith
I
who was
didn't-
last.
I didn't hear what you said. What'd you say?
Oh, Brandon, they be on your ass. Stop playing with them people numbers.
You know what I'm saying?
Collusion.
I didn't mark her Cleveland victory, so that gave her 8, and that put you at last place, my boy. I'm sorry. I mean, but Shantae is in next to last. I'm like, no disrespect, but she's next to last right now. So
She
that one
started
pick
off
ain't
so
gonna-
hot.
She did, didn't she?
Mhm.
Then just like a couple other people on this
Shut up.
podcast started off high.
Shut up. I was good week 1 and just kept going down every week.
And the champ is close. You hear that, Lex? The champ is close. I'm right there. I'm right, but Tony is right there too. Tony is one behind me. David is one behind him. It's real close. It is real close.
I'll kick it with y'all later. I'm about to go back to the end of work.
All right, homie.
All right, my boy.
All right, boss.
All right,
Fuck
Keith. Thank you for
Brock Purdy.
everything.
I'm out.
He said,
Thank
"Fuck
you.
Brock Purdy." I'm out.
Thank you for everything, Keith. These last 3 weeks been magical.
He said, "Fuck Brock Purdy." I'm out. All right, fellas. Let's I mean, golly. So what? I don't know where to go because like Sean has been on fire with these fucking Eagles, and I'm like, Dallas. It's like we've totally forgotten how much we ragged on Dallas Sunday night. Even though I think they're gonna get their ass whipped. They're gonna get their ass whipped again Sunday because Dallas can't stop the run. And that's where if the Eagles get back to basics, the Cowboys won't be able to see them because that's Dallas's weakness. You take Micah Parsons out the game by running right at him. What do you think Miami's gonna do?
Exactly that. Run it down their throats.
They run the same offense as San Francisco. What do you think they're gonna do?
Run it right down their throats. At least that's my prayer. That is my prayer. Unless we decide to get cute and decide we want to go out. I mean, because
They can't afford to get cute because Buffalo is right on their ass again. They can't afford to get cute.
That's part of my issue from this past weekend is them.
Oh, you was rooting for Dallas.
Yeah, it's a weird catch-22 when it.
I was gonna say, think about it.
This season. It's a weird catch-22 when it gets this late in the season. I absolutely wanted Dallas to smack them around. I don't really see them like they play pretty well. I'm not super tripping off of it, but I definitely needed Dallas to come through. I do feel more confident. I ain't gonna hold you after that ass whooping we got. I do feel more confident taking them on this upcoming week. So we'll see what's up.
Well, you should because y'all needed that win. I mean, and not just the win the way y'all won, with Tyreek not playing, with everybody else getting a chance to shine. But nigga, Josh Allen had a bye week. That nigga only threw the ball 7 times.
that should say something about them. Them themselves might need to evaluate that. Like, damn, he only threw it 7 times and they won like that.
And they won
Yeah.
like that.
They're good. Kid
James
good.
Cook is a beast.
Damn good.
James, that motherfucker's nasty.
Mm, 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 mm.
Damn good. So
I'm sorry, Sean, man. 'Cause he just,
Nah, I'm good because that shit shut me down, nigga. After that shit, bro, it's just like you gonna have to show me to get my goddamn love back this season because that shit was horrible, nigga.
So let me ask y'all something. This is in regards to my Broncos. What do you think of Sean Payton airing out Russ like that on the sideline?
Oh, I missed that. What happened? Tell me.
I ain't see that
yeah,
neither.
I didn't see
For
it.
your listeners, but yeah, you must got the scoop down there in Denver, boy. What's going
You don't know
on?
he be
Oh
on the
man, you know
sidelines?
I'm a low key insider, man. Come on, man.
Yeah,
No, it was right there. It was right there. It was we were at a goal to go situation. One of the offensive linemen lined up off sides. We scored a touchdown, but it got taken off the board. And on the sideline, Sean Payton lit in the Russ. I mean, lit in the Russ.
for the lineman being offside.
Right. Yeah, you're correct.
Hold on. So the lineman lined up offside. Oh well, I guess he feel like he's supposed to saw that.
He is kind of the pilot there. I can understand his thinking about it, but maybe not
Aaron.
publicly.
Are you on your laptop, Aaron?
I sure am.
All right, pull it up on your phone. Just pull up Sean Payton, Russell Wilson. I mean, he went at him like in a way that I never saw Russ get aired out in Seattle. So I'm just like, I don't know what to make of that. I mean, I don't want to read too much into it because I also look at it as Dan Campbell was a player for Sean Payton. He was an assistant coach, and he embarrassed the fuck out of Sean Payton. So maybe that was part of it because Detroit kicked our ass. They kicked our ass.
Same thing make you laugh, make you cry. Didn't Sean Payton do the same thing to Bill Parcells?
Yes, he did.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good one right there. The Reggie Bush game, right?
I believe you are correct, sir.
Yeah. He went at Russ, but but that may have woken Detroit back up to get back to their fundamental basics of running the ball. Because if Detroit plays like that and they ran the ball right down our fucking throat, Dallas may lose that game too, even though it's in Dallas. So, Detroit plays Dallas not this week, but next week, New Year's Eve.
Oh, okay. Now I'm trying to figure how we got to that. He was probably hollering at Russ like, "You get all this fucking money. You better keep everything in order, goddamn."
Well, I will say from what I'm seeing here in the post game follow up, he didn't really elaborate on it. Like
he said that's me and Russ business.
Yeah,
that's exactly what he
our
said.
Business. So
he said that's our business.
Like sometimes sometimes you do need your pops to pull out the belt real quick and line you up in public when you acting out of pocket. Now for a lineman situation, it does seem extreme, but in a situation like y'all's where y'all are definitely hunting and gunning to come up, I get it.
I would like to know if he said anything to said lineman. That's what I want to know.
That's what I want to know too.
You know,
Probably didn't.
I'm focused on this fucking defense, goddamn it. Excuse me. I'm trying to execute these bullshit plays you calling it. That's what I would do. That's what I'd have said. The fuck. Even if they not bullshit. I ain't saying they bullshit, but I would have had something saying, you ain't just holler at me on live TV. Now. You got me.
And for real.
You got me chopped and screwed.
Yeah.
And as far as Denver goes, we should win our next 3 games. And even if we win our next 3 games, it's not a guarantee we're going to get in the playoffs. I mean, everybody that we needed to lose last weekend won. Needed Houston to lose, they won. Needed Cleveland to lose, even though I wasn't mad about Cleveland winning. The Colts and the Steelers canceled each other out. Oh, rumors about Mike Tomlin being done.
What? Who said that?
Yeah.
You heard that, right, Sean?
Who the fuck?
Yeah. We talked about that the other day.
This is specifically for Calvin. He wasn't here the other day.
He retiring, or they gonna fire him?
About him, maybe a mutual part, or him getting the axe.
Go ahead.
No,
that seems incredibly unfair.
It would be.
Yeah,
That's cool. That's cool. Go ahead, and I hope we get rid of goddamn what's his face and he come on
Ty
back home to
Bowles.
Tampa. Yeah,
Oh no,
because ain't no way.
Ty
Bowles
Bowles
what?
will get an extension once y'all make the playoffs.
Yeah, okay.
Baker.
Yeah, okay. I got a bridge to sell you, homie. I had a bridge to sell you. He went 7-9 with Tom the fuck Brady. Get the fuck out of here. As they say in
Brady
New
was
York.
shot though. Brady was
yeah,
shot.
he was at the end of his
Yeah,
life
Brady
cycle.
was shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a different
And
story.
not to be not being honest, Baker is showing out, especially over y'all last 3 games. Y'all 3-game win streak. Baker is showing his ass.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand. But no, that'll be that's a whole different conversation. I don't think we got enough time for that Brady shit. But that Tomlin jank, oh man, I would very much not like to see that happen. Because
Me neither.
he been coaching his ass off. You know what I'm saying? It's the same. Let me ask you this, Brandon, because you tend to retain this type of information. I know whichever Rooney is in there now, was he the one that hired him, or was it the dad that passed away?
It was the dad that passed away, but Tomlin's been there for 17 years.
Yeah. That's
17 years.
That if they allow him to part, you know what? If they allow him to mutually part ways, then you know what I'm saying, that's because at the end of the day, them people do what they want, but they're still allowing him.
Think about the Steelers now. As long as all of us on here have been alive, we only know the Steelers for having 2 coaches. 2.
Yeah.
Coward and Tomlin.
I know since we've been alive.
Nigga, won't none of us watching football when Chuck Noll was the damn coach of the Steelers?
Hell no.
We know the Steelers for Bill Cowher and Mike Tomlin. They've had 3 coaches in the last 50 years. They don't do shit like that. So I hope it's not true because particularly as if they fire Mike Tomlin, because I don't believe he's going to have a winning season this year. I don't. Not now.
I would agree with that.
Not after that.
If he has one losing season after 17 years and he gets fired, what's that saying about a black coach? You mean to tell me a black coach has to excel every year?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I look at it. Well, I can give you a bit of a. I can give you. I can't give you the complete history, but I can tell you. I can tell you a couple of them. I remember Rasheed Morris. We went 10-6, and he had a losing year the next year. We fired him. I remember Lovie Smith. He was 7.
He got fired on a good year.
Yeah, he got fired on a good year. He got fired on.
They were like 10-6. I want to say.
And I think in Chicago too.
Yeah, in Chicago, he was 10-6 when he got fired.
Well, he got fired from us too, and we won't bad. So you know what I'm saying? To answer
he was
your
the Bears
question,
coach for a minute though. Yeah. He was the Bears coach for a minute. But that's funny though. Anthony Lynn has Justin Herbert 1 year, he gets fired. You let Brandon Staley fuck it up for 3 years before you finally think about firing him.
Yeah.
Who knows?
It's kind of like this is not acceptable. We can't just allow that. They're saying the white boy come in the next year and do the same thing. They're like, well, let's hold on now.
Give him time. Give him time. Let him implement his system.
Let's not put the carriage before the horse.
I tell you what, though. Mark Davis would be an idiot if he doesn't keep Antonio Pierce full time.
Yeah,
he would be dumb.
Yeah, but you know what? They've done that before too.
They did it 2 years ago.
When
they fired Gruden, the interim coach took them to the playoffs, and then they decided on Josh McDaniels.
That's why
they probably didn't want another Tom. They probably didn't want another Tom Cable situation. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I understand that, but yeah, the way they plan for him.
No, the story came out about that though. The story came out about that though with the Raiders. They thought that Brady, when he left New England, was gonna come to the Raiders. Him and Gronk was supposed to come to the Raiders.
Yeah.
But
they say Gruden nixed it.
Gruden fucked that up. Yeah. Gruden messed that whole deal up. He said, "No, I don't want Brady. I got Derek Carr."
Derek Carr was bad though. They should have got rid of him.
And guess what? And guess what he got?
He ain't no Tom Brady, but they shouldn't have got rid of that motherfucker.
But that remember when the encrypted text came out when they said Brady said you're picking that motherfucker over me.
Yeah.
He was talking about Derek Carr. And that's why I said
I thought
Brady's-
he was talking about what's the little nigga from San Fran?
Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yeah, that's what I thought he was talking about.
Man,
yeah,
look,
they had that shit all set up. He was supposed to go to Vegas. It was the unveiling of the fucking Las
Yup.
Vegas.
Yep.
Go to Vegas. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
He was supposed to do all that. Yeah, they had that shit set up.
I said this last year on the podcast. I said Derek Carr should send a box of diarrhea to Tom Brady's front door and say, "I got your motherfucker." But fellas, before we get into the life segment, yo, let's do these picks. Let's do these picks. Hey Boogie, man, the AFC, this AFC. Oh, this is interesting because I'm gonna start with you, but I mean I'm thinking about Miami. Their last 3 games: Dallas, Baltimore, Buffalo.
Yeah, and
That's
on
why that
record
Tennessee
saying
lost.
the rest of this. I'm on record as saying the rest of the season was gonna be a cakewalk.
You did, you sure are.
And then I said it was cornbread.
Yep. And now y'all might be
cornbread.
macaroni Tony. No, I'm just playing. That's why that Tennessee loss kind of pissed you off, man, because the division would have been a cakewalk if you win that game.
Yeah.
Because y'all probably could have clinched by beating Dallas this week, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So now you have to beat Dallas. You have to beat Baltimore. Because I'm gonna tell you what, if Buffalo get in the playoffs, and I think they're gonna get in the playoffs, I'm gonna say one team for you: 2010 Packers. That's all I'm gonna say. They get in, they might be like the 2010 Packers. That team nobody fucking wanted to face, nobody wanted to get in, but when they got in, they won the whole fucking thing.
No problem.
Oh, and Aaron Rodgers said that 2024 probably is not going to be my last season.
Boy,
that motherfucker need to get up.
It's been 30 minutes. Nigga got to say something.
That's fact.
He got to say something. What you want the nigga to be quiet all the time? No, you know he got to say nothing. If you're not talking about Aaron, you know what? He's used to being in Green Bay. It's what they call it a small market for a reason. When everything was about him.
Yep.
Everything was about him. Now he in New York, so you got two other football
teams.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You got the Knicks, the Yankees, the Mets.
So he'll stand on the chair every now and then and say, "Hey, I had oatmeal today." And
I was going to say that nigga said, "Oh shit, the Knicks beat the Lakers last night. I gotta say something." Yeah. Speaking of which, Lakers have been playing trash since they won that fucking in-season tournament. Get me started.
That was their championship.
You ain't never
They good,
lied.
man.
That is gonna
They
be the
good.
goddamn championship.
They good now.
That is gonna be they raised a banner for that shit, bro.
That's the weakest shit ever.
I
They should be
know
ashamed of
Kobe
themselves,
Bryant is rolling in his
Kobe was like, man, don't take that goddamn shit down. Like,
They raised a
man,
banner for that shit, bro.
Nah, bro.
I wish I could make graphic designs and have a still of them raising the banner and like how like the clouds over top and Kobe Bryant looking down like
Just with his face covered like this.
Yo, Kobe is not fucking with that shit.
Did anybody in any other franchise ball club raise a banner for that?
This is the first ever in
It's
season.
the first one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
I don't
So
give a
basically,
shit if it was the 20th one. You raising
Hey, I'm
60
with you,
games to
brother.
go.
I'm not the enemy, brother. I'm with you.
You know they had to get that shit to LeBron. They felt ain't no way in hell, bro.
Yeah, all right.
They was
Better
gonna let
watch
that-
it. Everybody telling the Lakers raising a fucking in-season tournament banner. I hope niggas is watching the Clippers now. Honestly, I really hope niggas is watching the Clippers.
They
Ty
balling.
Lue done figured that shit out. He done figured it out. That James Harden trade, he done figured it out. And they are kicking ass. They balling. They are balling. So shit. I mean, congratulations on your weak ass in-season tournament, Lakers. That shit fucking make me sick. Anyway, Aaron, we got football Saturday. We got Thursday, Saturday, Sunday and even on Crumble. All right,
Come on now.
Merkram.
yo, it's
Gonna be
sports
a
on
good
all
weekend.
day Christmas, bro.
It's
5
gonna be a
basketball
good
games,
weekend.
3 football games. Nigga ain't finna leave the house. New Orleans at the Rams. This is a big game. Thursday night. The winner will have that last wild card spot.
I'm going to New Orleans. I like the way they played against the Giants. I think they got a good chance.
Okay. Now the Saturday's game. Cincinnati at Pittsburgh. See that boy Browning?
Bro,
That boy Browning can play, bro.
they might cut that man a check. So unfortunately, Trubisky is just not it right now, and I don't see.
I don't know how much of a check they're gonna cut him to sit behind
Yeah,
Burrow.
I know it's a divisional game, but yeah, I'm going Cincinnati on this one.
Cincinnati, okay. And Robert, our loyal listener, don't you call Russell Westbrook out his name. Don't you do that. No, sir. Don't you call Russell Westbrook out his name.
Hey, Brandon, can I ask you a question? You don't have to answer this on my own air. Why not do this on Zoom like an adult? Because every time somebody call me, it boot me, man. And
This nigga said like an adult.
Like an adult.
Like an adult.
Like
I
an
don't know
adult.
what adults ain't got to do with it. My phone plan let me talk and text all at the same time.
Why don't you get a laptop like an adult?
I got a laptop. I mean, I got
Then
an
use
iPad.
Like an adult.
I'll do
Then
no
use
such
it,
thing.
sir.
I do no such. That's for important shit. Ooh.
Well,
This is important shit for me, nigga.
Okay.
That's important.
I just asked a question.
Important.
I just a question. You telling me to go buy all this other shit?
This man, he
I
didn't
just
call
want
me
to
a
know.
dope.
I just want to know what was wrong with Zoom. I mean,
This man
fuck.
called me the Caucasian version, an adult.
It is a word.
Adult.
It is a word. Okay.
Buffalo at the Chargers. The Buffalo Bills have to play Easton Stick. Their porn
Yeah,
star.
that is unfortunately going to be a Buffalo win. Now, I cross my fingers behind my back and hope they lose, but that's going to be
You
a
ain't
Buffalo
crossing
win.
behind your back. You crossing in your front, nigga.
And Sunday. Let's see.
All right. Indianapolis versus Atlanta. That's a big game too, though.
Yeah,
Atlanta.
India's looking hella good. So Indianapolis.
Shane Falco. All right. Seattle at Tennessee. I don't know where to go with this game. God damn. Seattle versus Tennessee. Ew.
I'm gonna go Seattle. I think they're gonna be still a little rock hard from beating the Eagles. I think they're gonna be feeling themselves a little bit. So
Super pumped.
they're gonna be sticking it to them. They hard off that
Triple
last
pause.
one.
Pause.
What's going on, brother?
Quadruple pause. Pause this nigga.
He's doing it on purpose now, guys.
Dez Bryant said he was going to beat up Stephen A. Smith. Well, that don't surprise me. Somebody put that in the comment section. That don't surprise me. Pause. Yeah. Sticking it to him, huh? All right. So you picking Seattle.
the long way.
Oh, my goodness. Damn you, Cameron and Mace. Detroit at Minnesota. If Detroit wins, they win the division. I mean, they're going to win the division anyway, but they can clinch.
They're gonna.
Yeah.
I have a good feeling they're gonna end up clinching. I think Minnesota played really, really well against Cincinnati, but I definitely see them losing against Detroit this weekend.
Yeah, I think Detroit got their mojo back.
Mm-hmm.
That win at my team expense, but it is what it is. Who gives a shit game? Commanders at the Jets.
Commanders.
I be forgetting to even be playing. Who did they play last week?
Who the fuck? Oh, the Rams.
Same thing.
You know the crazy thing is that they was getting their asses whooped, And then they took Sam Howell out and put Jacoby Brissett in the game, and Jacoby
started balling.
Brissett damn near brought him back.
Power of a black quarterback.
I bet you he started.
He
Yeah, I bet you he started.
probably will.
Magic Johnson was at that game too, and he probably saying we should have been doing this the whole time. Be like Showtime. And find the Jets. Oh yeah, and who the Jets gonna start? Because y'all knocked Zach Wilson the fuck out.
That's a good
Tim
question.
Boyle.
Or Trevor Siemian.
Yeah, Trevor
Oh
Siemian.
yeah. Trevor Siemian.
They ain't no better.
It's all they
All
got.
right. Green Bay at Carolina. Green Bay at Carolina.
I'm gonna go Carolina. Oh hell no. Why not, man? You gotta make at least one weird pick a week. I'm gonna go Carolina. I feel like Carolina gonna win this one.
Yeah, there's no coming back for you. So yeah, make the pick.
Exactly. I'm down in the trenches as it is.
Cleveland at Houston. Interesting. It's interesting.
This one is gonna. I think this one is gonna be phenomenal.
Yeah,
Like this is gonna be a really good game. I'm going Cleveland with this one.
I would, when the Browns get in the playoffs, I would be so scared to play playoff Joe.
You
Playoff Flacco is not to be fucked with.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Oh, another big game. Jacksonville at Tampa Bay.
No, I'm gonna watch them piss down their legs again, and Tampa Bay is gonna run them over.
Ooh, you hear that, Calvin?
I hear him talking.
My man got no faith in his own
No,
squad.
I just said I hear you talking. I hope you're right. You know what I'm saying?
He's picked
I
them
feel
the
your
last 3
pain.
weeks.
Run them
Yeah,
over
I've-
is you know what I'm saying? I hope you're right. What can I
Well,
say?
maybe
what I
step
say?
around them.
What I would say? You a lie. We gonna shit. No, I ain't gonna say that.
Calvin,
That's what I did.
you stupid. And Calvin, I think
Yes,
it is
sir.
a serious. It could be a reality that your division gets 2 teams in the playoffs.
Mm.
I would not be surprised at all to see Tampa and New Orleans make the playoffs. It wouldn't surprise me because everybody in that clusterfuck of the wild cards outside of Philly and Dallas, whoever loses that division, is like 7-7.
Mhm. I can dig that. I mean, I can dig that. That'll be dope. As long as mine one of them.
I know that's right. Arizona at Chicago. Nobody. I'm interested in that game actually because I want to see Kyler versus Justin Fields.
Chicago.
Dallas at
That's
MIA.
us all day. I'm calling it right now.
Say it with your chest. Say it with your chest.
I'm about to liquidate my entire 401k and put it.
All right, don't be stupid now. God, don't be
Keep
Don't
that.
be dumb now. You
Don't be
won
rash.
Tyreek Hill pulled hamstring away from ruining your life.
Listen.
Nigga. Don't do that.
Don't be rash.
I love the confidence though. New England at Denver.
I'm gonna go with y'all. I'm gonna go with Denver on this one.
This game scares the fuck out of me. I ain't gonna lie.
I think Russ got a good little spanking.
If this nigga talking.
No, it scares the fuck out of me because Belichick still has a top. Belichick is still a top 3 defensive coordinator. You know,
Oh,
and okay, but I mean, all right, I hear you talking. Like Calvin said, I hear you talking.
yeah.
Raiders at Chiefs.
Monday. That's a Chiefs game.
Yo, when are they gonna cut Kadarius Toney?
It should have been last week.
When are they gonna cut this nigga?
Enough is enough. You could tell that was a strictly a front office pick.
You must got
Somebody-
some blackmail pictures on them or something.
He can come to Philly and pick up James Bradbury and take his ass with him.
Damn, Monday is gonna have some good games. Oh man.
And the Giants at Philadelphia. Well, he's hesitating, bro.
Mm.
He is hesitating.
Because
He on good.
because there's blood in the water now. But I'm gonna stick with Philly on this one. I'm gonna stick with Philly.
Hey, didn't DeVito get knocked out in that Saints game?
Yeah, Tyrod came in.
Yeah, I thought so.
Hey, let me get you about to lose me. I'm about to run out of juice in a minute. I need to get my picks in there.
Okay, I got you. And then the Super Bowl preview. Baltimore at San Francisco.
I hope San Francisco smack them hoes around.
Ooh. You said that was venom. All right.
B, do it this way, not to.
Hey,
not to
can I point out that
we?
we have he's a very different dude since that Tennessee game because he's smacking holes around, he's sticking it. He usually a calm, he usually a cool, calm, collected brother on here. You know what I'm saying?
He does.
You know what I'm saying? He really, you know, blood pressure
mad
don't break
about
eggs.
Last couple weeks bring something weird about you.
He's smacking holes and some more shit.
All right, Aaron's picks are as follows. You sticking with San Francisco, right?
Yeah.
Quote unquote, smack them hoes up. Got you. All right. Aaron's picks are New Orleans, Cincinnati, Buffalo, Indianapolis, Seattle, Detroit, Washington, Carolina, Cleveland, Tampa Bay, Chicago, Miami, Denver, Kansas City, Philly, and San Francisco. Correct?
That's me.
All right, brother Sean.
Yeah.
You up, sir? New Orleans at the Rams.
Let me get the Rams.
Okay. Cincinnati at Pittsburgh.
Let me get Cincy.
Motherfucker said it's over for Mike Tomlin for this season.
After we just talked that man up.
Sorry.
Buffalo at the Chargers.
Buffalo.
Okay. It's a shame you got to go, Sean, because I hope you can get some juice because I really wanted to get your opinion on this Jonathan Major shit. Indianapolis at Atlanta.
Let me get Indy.
Okay. I may be selfish on that game, but I can't depend on the Falcons for shit. Seattle at Tennessee.
Seattle.
Detroit at Minnesota.
Let me get Detroit.
Okay. Washington at New York. The Jets. Sorry, the Jets.
Washington.
Green Bay at Carolina.
Green Bay.
Pack attack. Cleveland at Houston.
Let me get Houston.
Okay. I hope you're wrong. I really do. Yeah, I hope you're wrong. Yeah, but you may be right. I think CJ Stroud should be back for that game.
Yeah.
Calvin calls him the nigga from B2K. Jacksonville at Tampa Bay.
Let me get Tampa.
Okay. Arizona at Chicago.
Chicago.
Dallas at Miami.
Miami.
All right. New England at Denver.
Denver.
Broncos.
Denver.
Raiders at Chiefs.
Let me get the Chiefs. They better win.
Hope they fuckers lose too. The Giants at the Eagles.
Let me get the Giants.
Okay.
I just I'm just fucking around.
I was about to write that shit down too, bro.
Nah, fuck that. They make me feel like that shit. But yeah, let me get the Eagles.
Baltimore at San Francisco.
And I'm the opposite. I hope Baltimore beat the shit out of goddamn San Fran. So I'm gonna go with Baltimore.
All right, Sean's picks are as follows: the Rams, Cincinnati, Buffalo, Indianapolis, Seattle, Detroit, Washington, Green Bay, Houston, Tampa Bay, Chicago, Miami, Denver, Kansas City, Philly, and Baltimore.
Good.
All right.
That'd be correct.
All right. Calvin.
Yes, sir.
Hey, do me a favor. After you make your picks, don't immediately remove yourself from the podcast. I know you noticed that about you. As soon as I verify your picks, this nigga window be gone. New Orleans at the Rams.
The Rams.
Cincinnati or Pittsburgh.
You know what? I've been picking them and they've been losing, so I'm gonna pick against them. I'm going Cincinnati.
I think that may be Cincinnati across the board for real. Buffalo at the Chargers.
Buffalo.
Okay. The Colts at the Falcons.
Ooh, the fuck who I want. Let me get the Colts. Let me get the Falcons. I told ATL.
Damn. I would say every time you pick the Colts, they always lose. I want them to lose. Okay. Seattle at Tennessee.
I want them to win. That's why I ain't pick Seattle at Tennessee. Shit. I'm going with Locke from Mizzou. Give me Seattle.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
He got to show me. He got to show me.
That's a
You know what I'm
sorry.
saying?
That's a sorry bitch right there.
He in there. He in the screen talking shit like he got it with the fucking mullet on his head. Show me, goddamn it. Show me. You bad for real? Like Mike Jackson said, you want to see who's bad? You bad for real? We'll show who's bad, man.
Yeah, okay. You're gonna be the bad that everybody know he is, not who he think he is. Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Detroit at Minnesota.
The Lions.
This nigga.
That nigga said, give me a quarter. Still one of the funniest sequences I've ever seen. Y'all
It really is.
About?
I do. Yes.
That nigga took the glove off with his face, with his mouth. He took the glove off. You want to see who's bad, man? He got his boys in that bitch. Said, give me a quarter.
He was talking to Wesley Snipes.
Yeah, he was talking to Wesley Snipes, fresh off New Jack City, the baddest black nigga on TV, film, and everything. And he ran up on him with a bunch of dancing ass niggas. That's the only Michael Jackson video that everybody want to beat his ass. Every nigga was with him after that. After that, every other Michael Jackson video, if it's more than 5 people, they try to beat Mike's ass. Think about it.
Oh, Washington at New York.
I forgot. You said Washington at who?
The Jets.
I be forgetting these niggas even fucking playing, man. I'm going with Jacoby Brissett, man.
Okay.
Could you imagine just being all the way down there and you know you got to work for the next 3 weeks? Like, what are we even doing? Bro, I couldn't play professional sports.
Nigga, that's every Carolina Panthers player right now.
But like, what am I even showing up to work for?
That's every Carolina Panthers player.
That paycheck, motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm about to tell you. I tell you, Amazon always hiring niggas. The fuck you play a king
make your own hours.
You play a child's game for a king's ransom. Get out there and hit somebody.
Hell yeah,
right,
nigga.
Because these next 3 weeks is auditioning because you might very well be in Amazon next year. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And as they should be.
Yeah, well.
Oh boy, Green Bay at Carolina. Speaking of which,
Green Bay.
all right. Cleveland at Houston.
Is CJ Stroud going to play?
I don't know. That's the
Because
$1,000,000
it's
question.
crazy. Because if he don't play, because like you said, Cleveland don't travel with their defense.
They don't. They really
But
don't.
they got Flacco.
They do have Flacco.
I'm going bump Flacco. No, I'm going Flacco. Fuck this shit.
Jacksonville at Tampa Bay. Come on, UVA. Goddamn.
Damn, man. Keith's gone, man. I'm going with Tampa Bay.
Y'all boys on fire though, man.
More like a little more. I wouldn't call it fire.
I don't know. Baker threw for almost 400 yards, 4 touchdowns, no picks.
He's never been
pretty decent.
We was able to run the ball inside and stop the run.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's what that is. You got to be able to run inside. You got to be able to run. Stop bouncing shit out like a little like you Bambi or something. Yeah, they gotta be able to run. You this the NFL. You gotta be able to run in between the
Yep.
tackles eventually.
The
That's what the
Cardinals.
helmet and shit is for.
Yeah, well, that's true. The Cardinals at the Bears.
I forgot all about the fucking Cardinals too.
Mhm.
The Bears won last week or lost?
They lost to Cleveland. That
They
Hail
lost.
Mary, bro. Hold on, before anybody go anywhere. The Hail Mary, bro. Y'all all, I know y'all saw it. Mooney had the ball in his guts.
Oh, he dropped it.
Yeah, he kicked it
Oh,
up
yeah.
and it got intercepted.
Oh yeah. I seen that. Okay, I did see that shit. And,
That was
and,
tough.
And Arizona, they got their teeth knocked out last week, right?
Yeah, 49ers.
Oh, that makes them dangerous. I'm going with Black Jesus though.
Black G, okay. Chicago. All right. Dallas at Miami.
Mm. Listen, if I pick Miami, okay, just follow. If I pick Miami, Dallas is going to win. Okay. So I have to listen. I have to pick
What?
Listen. I don't make the rules, dude. It's been happening.
No, man, this man over here trying to use some.
It's been happening. I can't have these people at my job going crazy, man. I had a nice last 2 weeks. I mean, I had the nice last not 2 weeks, but these last 2 days been genuine. I'm gonna go Dallas. Fuck. Hold on, is Tyreek playing?
Yes.
And he had like he ain't got no ankle. He ain't got no problem with the ankle.
Doesn't matter. He'll be on the field.
He gonna play regardless.
They were saving him for this game.
You goddamn right he was.
I'm going Miami, man. Damn, man.
Hey,
remember I said this shit. I'm going Miami, but if they win, I'm putting cases on all you bitches.
New England at Denver.
Fuck New England. I don't give a shit.
Damn.
Fuck them. Because I done had faith in fuck them, man. Ain't nobody talking about Belichick and shit. I'm going Denver. Let's ride.
Don't say that, please.
I said that last week and y'all lost.
Yes.
Let's not ride.
Yeah.
Let's
play.
Let's walk.
Yeah. Lord have mercy.
Let's play.
Raiders at Chiefs.
Shit. All right, Antonio Pierce. Let's see what you're gonna do. Well, I'm going to Chiefs. That ain't on the Chiefs. They beat the fucking Chargers like that. That's little league shit. I'm going Chiefs.
Giants versus Eagles.
Going to Eagles, man.
Okay.
I hope that game on TV because I would like.
No, it's on TV. Okay. All the games on Christmas is on TV.
Oh.
You don't want to watch that shit.
That's the 4:00 game.
Well, you don't want to watch that shit. He gonna be glued to the fucking TV with every
exactly.
He still got on this Eagle shit from Sunday. He ain't even moved in 2 days. White girl, what's wrong, Sean? What's wrong, Sean? Get out of here.
No, she screamed with him.
Oh, she do.
She screamed with him. Yeah. Baltimore and San Francisco.
We only know one way as Eagles fans.
I'm going Baltimore because I can't go. They can't tie. I'm going Baltimore. I would love to see.
Yes, they can tie. Why can't they?
They not.
They ain't finna tie.
That'd be hilarious if they did.
That'll be hilarious. You know how mad everybody would be.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You're not mad.
Yeah, because then I couldn't talk shit about the 49ers.
Especially both these niggas.
Oh yeah. Two people who have real interest in both.
Let me see. Yeah, I'm going Baltimore.
That'd be funny as fuck. Because Aaron, you want the 49ers to win bad as shit, and Sean, you want Baltimore to smack them up. That would be hilarious. If that bitch was a 10-10 tie.
Everybody smacked up. They smacked each other out.
I still love it.
What if Sam Darnold finishes the game?
What? Because Brock Purdy's out?
Yeah.
I hope it's because Brock Purdy. I ain't gonna wish injury on nobody.
Yeah, I'm about to say this shit.
Maybe he just wanted to go get lunch. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Didn't he leave and come back last week?
he did.
What was the injury that made him leave and come back? You know?
I thought he got knocked the fuck out.
Oh. Okay.
I just know I saw Sam Darnold come in the game. His very first play, he threw the ball completely across the field and damn near got intercepted. I said, that's your first play? Like, okay.
Nigga was nervous, man.
Damn, Purdy.
All right. Calvin's picks are Rams, Bengals, Buffalo, Atlanta, Seattle, Detroit, Washington, Green Bay, Cleveland, Tampa Bay, Chicago, Miami, Denver, Kansas City, Philly, and Baltimore. Correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, let me make mine. I'm gonna go with the Rams. I'm gonna go with the Rams over the Saints. I'm gonna go Cincinnati over Pittsburgh, Buffalo over Kansas City. I'm gonna be selfish and pick Atlanta to beat Indianapolis. This may cost me, but I'm gonna be selfish because if you Atlanta, you just lost to the Panthers. You got some explaining to do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go Seattle over Tennessee. I'm gonna go Detroit over Minnesota. Washington over the Jets. I'm gonna go Green Bay over Carolina. Cleveland and Houston is tough. Damn, Cleveland and Houston is so tough. Especially if CJ Stroud plays. I'm gonna go Cleveland. I'm being selfish. This has nothing to do with the league. I want my Broncos to get in. I need these niggas to lose. Okay. I'm gonna pick Jacksonville over Tampa Bay because I'm gonna assume that Trevor Lawrence is gonna play and they desperate. Not that Tampa isn't. Tampa's desperate too. But I'm gonna pick Jacksonville. Calvin, for your sake, I hope I'm wrong because I fuck with Tampa this year. I do.
I want to hear that shit, nigga. You pick who you pick. I've been picking the fucking Broncos all fucking. Go ahead.
And ever since then, we've been losing, nigga. Go back to picking against them.
No, I picked y'all the first game y'all won. Go back to it.
Yeah, you might be right. You might be right. I'll check the receipts.
Nothing further.
Nope, I'm gonna check right now. God damn it. You a liar. You picked the Packers to win that game.
The first game y'all won?
Against the Bears?
If I'm mistaken, didn't I say the first game y'all won?
Don't be a smart ass. Let me see. Nope, you picked the Bears to win, and we won that game.
All right, well, I know I picked y'all, and you ain't picked y'all when y'all won one time.
Most of the games we won, I picked us to lose. Anyway, I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna go with Chicago. Miami, of course. I'm gonna pick Denver. I'll go with Kansas City. I'll pick Philly and Buffalo, San Francisco. God damn. Who do I pick? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Nigga, how the fuck you play yourself?
What is you on?
What the fuck are you doing? Like you know,
bro.
I don't know who to pick this game. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna pick Baltimore because I would rather see if anybody got to win MVP, I'd rather see Lamar Jackson win MVP. And I feel if they win that game, then I think Lamar's gonna get MVP. So there. Jonathan Majors. You guys know that Jonathan Majors was found guilty of that assault thing. And with being found guilty, he was immediately dropped by Marvel.
Yep. About a few minutes after that.
Mm-hmm.
He was immediately dropped by Marvel. How are you at the beginning of the calendar year the hottest actor, period? How do you go from that to, you damn near criminal? Who did he say? Did he say no to somebody? What, Sean? I'm gonna ask you first since you stuck around. Thank you. What do you think about Jonathan Majors?
It's tough, bro. Like you said, he was the hottest motherfucker smoking right now at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
And then you in the Marvel franchise as the supervillain right now.
Yep.
Uh, I mean, all these movies are supposed to be about you coming up. You just had a series. You did Quantumania. You did Loki. We had all these good movies, but I mean, and just to get dropped like that, that's difficult for
Mhm.
like the same shit that most black men get dropped by nowadays. Fuck
Come
around,
on.
like it's tough, bro.
Say
Like
it.
I don't know what to say about that shit, bro. Like you got to make
It's
better decisions.
unfortunate.
Like yeah, it's like how many times that motherfuckers got to go through some shit for y'all motherfuckers to not protect y'all neck out here. Like it's ridiculous. So I mean,
Got to.
it is what it is. He knew. But I felt like looking at some of that shit, just for the most part, it looked like like she was chasing the motherfucker down like city blocks,
You know
coming
what I'm
at this
saying?
motherfucker like walking them down. That don't look like you scared to me.
You know what I'm
Look
saying? Like if you've been accosted by a muscular black man, wouldn't you run the opposite
yeah,
direction?
yeah,
The
the
opposite.
opposite way. Like if I'm scared of some shit, like if something like a fucking like bunch of aliens come, I'm not chasing the motherfuckers down if I'm scared of the niggas. I'm going the other motherfucking way, right? Like I don't understand how you like chasing the motherfucker down that you scared, but that's the industry. A lot of shit coming down. I almost feel like what I'm saying. They gotta get something on you if you don't feel like you want to be part of what they got going on. They
That's
might
where I was going
put
with it.
some shit on you. Like I'm saying, like half of the motherfuckers in the industry be like how all these motherfuckers coming out with the cash shit. Hate to bring that back up, but it's like if you don't do what they say, they gonna put some shit out there on you to make you look like you some kind of fucking criminal. Not to say
That's
that
where I
this
was
was
going
going
with it.
on, but it's a lot of shit that a lot of stories like that has been happening. So you would think that what I mean, like that's it is what it is, but it's a tough
Mm.
situation, my boy. Like you done lost a lot of M's off of this shit. So I mean,
Man.
you gotta live with that shit, man.
I think the person that they're gonna get to replace him as Kang the Conqueror is Damson Idris Franklin from Snowfall. I don't know if that. I mean, that's I don't hasn't been confirmed, but I know he was the lead person if and when this happened. Um, Aaron,
What the
I
fuck?
I can just hear. I'm sorry. I can just hear Frank. He can't be nothing but Franklin Saint to me. You know what I'm saying? In the Marvel
Exactly.
movie,
Like that's
Yeah.
it.
you tell Thanos. I
I built
said,
this.
yeah. You tell Thanos. I said, keep his head down, his mouth shut, and let me. I
I
can let
hope
him
they
do
had
it.
that motherfucker in the gym or some shit like that. You can't be Kane the Conqueror looking like Snoop Dogg. Goddamn skinny as hell. Who's scared of this little skinny nigga running around here? Get your little skinny ass right here. Hey, you conquering, nigga.
he couldn't even con. Hey, man, he couldn't even conquer Snowfall. Nigga went
Yeah,
out like a bum. Nigga went out
like
like a
yeah,
bum.
yeah.
Aaron, do you think Jonathan Majors can recover? Think his career can recover?
the the double sided answer to that, and it was weird. So for me, I was the weird person. I was optimistic. I was like, yo, we finally gonna have a black man beat a charge like this. We finally gonna have somebody come out on the other side clean. We finally gonna have like actual justice come out of this thing. And to hear
Mm.
that the jury needed to take longer time to deliberate to come up with a decision, that's when I was like, oh, they got this dude.
Somebody was getting paid.
Shorty got him. Somebody
Mm.
got my boy. Um,
Mm-hmm.
the weird answer is yes, but it's not gonna be in our time. Like we're not gonna see my man for a very long time.
Oh, we
And
saw somebody do it. It was OJ.
I wouldn't
Don't
really
nobody
use
see
him as
Hey,
my
OJ, nigga.
I
hey,
wouldn't
the
really use
glove,
him as
the
as an
glove didn't
example.
fit, so they had to quit.
Shit,
It
go
had
to
to affect.
It Is What It Is podcast. OJ's amazing with Cam and Mace.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
but
is
how many?
now, like 30
What do
Yeah,
goddamn
I know. It
billion
took
years
like
later,
30
nigga.
years. It took 30 years.
That's what I'm saying. It's going to be a very long time, and by the time you come around, it's like he's not OJ. Like, yes, he's an actor, he's a
Yeah.
phenomenal actor, but then at that point, what are you staring down the barrel of? a bunch of roles you don't want no part of.
Straight to
What it's going
DVD.
Here's what
OJ
it's going
had
to take, and this is my Hail Mary for him. It's going to take another strong black male actor to pull him into something else and be like, yo, this dude is still good. He can still make things work. He can still make things shake. Because right now, I'm not sure he has enough people in his backfield to step up
Right.
for him. I was expecting
ain't
Michael
nobody.
B. Jordan. I was expecting Michael B. Jordan to be like, yo, that's my boy. Like, yo, stuff may be
Man,
crazy,
look,
but the
Michael
next
Michael
whatever I
Jordan
put
part
out,
of Michael B. Jordan part of it now, man.
yeah.
He part of it.
It sucks.
Shit.
I was naive enough to believe there would be some
I was
form of
hoping too, man, because I loved him as Kang.
He said, "Shit,
Michael,
I don't know that." He said, "I don't know that nigga." That's what Michael B.
Yeah.
Jordan said.
straight up.
I don't know that nigga.
yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know that nigga.
Just
it seemed like he gonna be
just like he did in the movie. Like,
he
hey,
gonna
you
be
can get
doing
up off my car though.
he gonna be doing a lot of BET Plus movies for a minute. You know what I'm saying?
He'll be
But
like Wesley
and you know what I'm saying? It
overseas.
is what it is. But on a not you know, this is how somebody because if I came to this solution, a multi-billion-dollar conglomerate like Disney and Marvel came to this solution too. It's gonna be Eldris Arbor, whatever the fuck his name is, and they gonna tie it into like Kane the Conqueror. So Kane the Conqueror is a shapeshifter, and he's gonna be like he was because you know he was already in Marvel. He was the dude at the in Asgard holding
Yeah.
the. So that's how they're gonna tie that into it. Watch, I guarantee you it's gonna be like.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure from the time he got accused, they already said straight up, we're gonna fire
Yeah.
him. I'm a
What?
100% sure. They just wanted the trial to finish first,
Mm-hmm.
because if they
Yeah,
fired him and then he got acquitted, they was gonna look stupid. So
they've
that's
been
all
shooting.
they.
They've
They
been
already
shooting
been
shit.
working on this shit.
They already been shooting. They already been shooting shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They was shoot.
Yeah.
They shooting shit when they first got a call. White woman get
Yeah.
That was it. That was it.
what's the head of Marvel name? What's the dude name? Ferg.
Mickey
What's his name?
Mouse.
Who?
For
Mickey
the
Mouse.
for the mo- for the movies is Kevin Feige, but
Yeah, get Feige on the phone. Did he say Mickey Mouse?
I
He
said
said
Mickey
Mickey Mouse.
Yeah,
what? I
They
mean,
own
yeah, Disney
Disney.
does own
Disney
Marvel,
Plus. Yeah.
Yeah,
but
they,
yeah,
Yeah. Michael B. Jordan is
it's
about to
another.
make a movie with Will Smith. He about to make a
mm,
movie with Will Smith.
You talking about I'm Legend
I Am
too?
Legend too. Yeah.
Yeah.
mm. he is he
I
is
don't think Michael B. Jordan is that great of it. I'm gonna go on record. I like the
Really.
guy. I think he's cool. I think he's phenomenal. If I met him in person, I'd dap him up and all that good stuff. I don't think he's a good actor.
you know
Flat
I
out.
feel. I kind of feel you on that shit.
Yeah.
I'm super fucking sad, bro, because I think that I don't think nobody could come in behind him and act like he did on that shit, bro, because he was handling his business. I'm talking about Jonathan Majors, bro. I really liked him as
Yes.
Kang, though, dog.
Yes.
Yeah.
He really did his thing with that shit, and I just said that to Trish when we was watching the Loki jump. Like he really played that. He really played that He Who Remains role real good, and it sucks. You know what I'm saying? That you're gonna lose such a talent like that off of some shit that was very much avoidable, bro. So
mm,
I don't know, man. It's a tough situation.
yeah. I think I wouldn't go as far as say Michael B. Jordan's not a good actor. I think Jonathan Majors is more talented, especially
Yeah.
off the Lovecraft thing. But you know, I like to think about dark forces at work. What if it was Michael B. Jordan that set his ass up because he was on his way? He was on his way, like because you know what I'm saying. You know how Hollywood work. It can only be one. You know what I'm saying. Sidney
Yeah.
Poitier had that seat for you know what I'm saying. Then he gave it to Denzel, and Denzel is kind of slowly, you know what I'm saying, just not by default because he ain't been doing shit. It's been Michael B. Jordan, but Jonathan Majors came.
That would to
He
me
caught a
that would
lot
be
of
the most
Jonathan Majors
heartbreaking thing.
outshot. I don't know if y'all seen Creed 3, but Jonathan
Yeah.
Majors
He
was
out
amazing
acted
in
that
that
boy.
movie.
Yeah.
Like
He was.
oh
Circles around that boy.
his
oh yeah.
versatility as an
See there
actor
you go.
is just amazing.
See there
Yeah.
you go. You got fixers and shit. They got the Hollywood and shit. You got like right now. You call somebody right now and do anything you want in your house. They celebrities. They can call and call a blitz on somebody like, look, I want this man gone.
Ass did it.
Okay,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Accident. That's how them people work, man.
Yeah.
He said, look,
It's
Mike,
Uh,
you
a
know,
dirty
I
business,
want
bro.
I wonder what Michael after Creed. Shit, he said I ain't having this shit. You know what I'm saying? He'd already took on fucking Chad Baldwick and you know what I'm saying, and Black Panther. He's like, shit, I'm doing shit. Then he got this nigga from Lovecraft in his movie, and this nigga outworked him. Oh no, somebody get Vinny on the phone. Get my fix on
Because
the
to
phone.
be honest, it was shit. It was to be honest, it was Chad, R.I.P. Rusty. So he was
Yup.
the man in the lead at first with the
Yup.
T'Challa shit. He was the man. And when
Right.
he was gone, that's why Hollywood was so sad. Like the culture was so sad when
Right.
he was gone because he was next up.
Right, man.
And then Mike thought he was like, man, I'm next up, and then here you come, Jonathan Majors come jumping in out the way,
Mhm.
taking
Quickly.
over.
Quickly.
And
So,
and then the females, they probably like Jonathan Majors more because he was, you know what I'm saying, they liked him more or whatever than Michael B. Jordan because he was like he had the thing as far as like the nerdy kid or whatever. You know what I'm saying? The overachiever. And Jonathan Majors, he occupied a different niche in that ecosystem. So they had to get rid of that nigga, man. Tyler Perry presents
Yeah.
starring Jonathan Majors.
Nah.
What? I'm telling you, hey, Tyler, you know, you said
to be
Tyler
honest,
Perry. No, you said to get a strong black lead or strong black figure
no.
to pull him in.
Not Tyler.
Tyler Perry.
And you know what? I'm not even gonna open my mouth because I seen what happened to folks that talk crazy about talk crazy about him. So I'm gonna let that
Tyler
go.
in some hot water himself right now.
What you mean?
What you mean? Y'all ain't been looking at that Tyler Perry shit too?
Hey,
Bro,
Tyler
they trying
Perry,
to take us all down, bro.
Tyler Perry, I called you a strong black figure. I don't know what these niggas about to say, but go ahead, Sean.
Tyler Perry into some shit too. Like I got to do more research on that shit too. But it might be coming.
All I'm gonna say is there was a Boondocks episode that was representative of his character at work, and you can no longer find that Boondocks episode. That's all I'm gonna say.
You can't even find it on Adult Swim because I remember the dude. I'm asking because I know what you're talking about.
What I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about because the dude.
If you have that much power to
look it up, Brandon.
like that.
Tyler Perry and some shit right now too.
Well, what it is he's with TBS and Time Warner. He was with TBS and TBS. You know, they were doing a lot of Tyler Perry shit. Dude explained it, and that Adult Swim shit was kind of like it was secondary, so he had a lot of pull in that. You know what I'm saying? That's why it ain't like he wiped it from the earth. That company, they was all the same company. That's why he had that shit. But it's still power. But you know what I'm saying? It's still flexing. He still flexes his muscle. Like you can't. I wonder if you can find it now though, because at first you couldn't find it. But
you might be able to pull it from like YouTube or something.
Yeah, the dude who did Fleece Johnson voice, the booty. That dude, he was a writer. And he said they got that from a guy that went there. They had a writer or somebody in there, and he said he went to one of those retreats or something, and he was auditioning or whatever. And one of the things they had to do was sit and do a prayer, and he was just looking around, and somebody came up to him like, "You okay? What's wrong? You're not participating." He said, "No, I'm all right," and they never called him back. So that's where they got all that shit from. So,
and it's not just him. Atlanta season 3, Donald Glover had an episode where he did his whole thing about how Tyler Perry Studios works. Long story short, when it comes to him and how he works, I'd rather not have nothing out on the internet being like Aaron got beef with Tyler Perry. Shout out to Tyler Perry.
Well, you
Sports Plus Life, we love you.
I ain't scared of you.
Hey!
I ain't scared of these motherfuckers.
Hey, listen, I'm an Atlanta fan. You got
turn up missing. What you mean? Fear ain't got nothing to do with turning up missing.
I'm an Atlanta fan, man. You got to tell me. You got to tell. You got to explain. You got to elaborate for me. You said what episode was it?
Yeah, it's in season 3 where he is he's essentially Tyler Perry, and he the entire episode is surrounding the character Zazie Beetz plays, where she's going through the studios and how the entire thing is just tearing down the black community from top to bottom, and how essentially because she didn't want her daughter in it, my man went off. He went crazy, and there are stories of that out there. When it comes to powerful people in Hollywood, that is how it works. I don't see Jonathan Majors aligning himself with Tyler Perry style content, and that's just where I'm gonna leave it.
Well, what I'm reading about Tyler Perry is the dude who apparently was talking shit about him is recanting on his statement.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's saying that Tyler Perry was not the Hollywood powerful man who harassed him. Now, do you think Tyler put in a call to his cousin Vinny?
Yeah.
Shout out to Tyler Perry.
He was talking big smack on that joke.
You think
where you recanting?
You think he called up?
This story just came out today.
We love you here over at Sports Plus Life. That's all I got.
You think he made a? You think he made a call up? You think he made a call up to New York and said, "Did it give me to take that special?"
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. If y'all need to find me on Instagram, I'm Mark Brooks, by the way.
Yo, keep fucking. I'm sorry, Tyler Perry. You shut that shit down quick. I don't want no smoke.
You
Yeah,
mess around with that dude, you can't even get hired at Amazon. You talk about Amazon. You can't get
Leave me alone, bro. My bad, my bad. Hello.
Hey,
Good morning.
$1 billion $1 billion fix a lot of problems, boy. Swift, you got $1 billion, your problems fix they sell. He ain't even know. He probably ain't know a nigga was talking shit about him. He probably got a note like, yeah, nigga popped off. We got
No, that nigga sent them that check, that blank check. Oh, I recant everything I said, nigga. I'm distraught. I'm not distraught no more.
This is the quote. This is the quote. Watching Christian Chiez and can tell he is clearly a victim. Only $3,000 to his name and violated by a gay billionaire. And no, I don't believe it was TP, Tyler Perry. I wish Christian would have taken action. That man will still have his money and good name, and Christian will remain broken. That's what the tweet says. I don't know.
There's a lot of unfortunate stuff that comes with that environment and those industries.
Man,
So,
hey, look, the
prayers to the victims
2024 is going to be
and the
tough for our
people.
powerful black people, man.
You see, it's fucking up. It's fucking people up in the industry. These motherfuckers go in there thinking they about to let a dream come out broken as hell, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you chasing the wrong thing, bro. Like, how many motherfuckers got to put stories out to let you know that ain't some shit that you probably want to be doing? Might want to take your ass and go work that regular 9 to 5 because these niggas
You know
out
what I'm
here,
saying?
these niggas ain't really living it like that.
Or
You
just
might,
do straight to DVD shit.
yeah, man. Netflix out here and all this shit out here dropping their own content. All you got to do is make that shit, bro. You ain't really got to do what them people doing. You can do your own shit, bro. That's probably what it really needs to be. Like, do your own shit.
Netflix is too big. You got to do Tubi. Maybe get on
Tubi,
Tubi.
yeah. Hey, Tubi content is disgusting. Like, what is going on with that shit, bro? I can make a Tubi jump.
Netflix and Hulu and Disney Plus and Paramount Plus, that's too big of a platform. You got to do Tubi, Stream Picks, and some under the table shit.
Yeah,
some under the table shit where it may buffer when you pull up the movie. You know.
Yeah, that shit gonna buffer like a motherfucker. every 2 seconds.
Yeah, Paramount, Hulu, and Disney. They part of keep remember that we keep talking about Hollywood. Remember the big five. If you can remember the big five, you can trace all that shit. Those big five studios basically control everything you see.
Hold on. Paramount, Warner Brothers, Disney. Disney.
20th century, it's Paramount.
20th Century Fox.
Yeah, Paramount, Warner Brothers, 20th Century Fox, Disney, Universal.
Universal, right. Well,
Universal
is all connected.
Yeah. And just remember,
they all
Universal is NBC. Universal is NBC. Paramount is CBS.
Paramount
Disney,
is CBS. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Disney is Channel 8. You know what I'm saying? And 20th Century Fox is Fox. Now,
let's see. But the thing is that Disney owns a lot of Fox shit too.
They own 20th Century. They own it's crazy because Fox is they have different sections.
Viacom, bro. Viacom.
Yeah.
Viacom is that Viacom. They the
head motherfuckers, ain't it?
They the ones who shutting the cannon down for nothing, really.
I think because Viacom owns Universal.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't think they own any of the other ones. They own Universal. Some other shit on Universal.
Can you imagine the motherfuckers who really in charge of that shit, nigga? Like all these niggas out here getting all this money. Can you imagine the motherfucker that's writing the checks for the motherfucker?
I would say something, but we at Sports Plus Life, we ain't trying to get canceled yet. Because I can tell you right now, I can tell you right now, the gender of people who are writing those checks.
We all know.
I got nothing but love for you. But my ass has a do not enter sign on it. So I'm gonna leave it at that.
But that's terrible. But that's all you hear about when you dealing with that industry, bro. It's like either you gonna come to this side or we gonna put you out,
Mm,
and that's wild. That's a
mm,
wild
mm.
situation, bro. Like I guess I'm gonna be out.
Straight to DVD.
Would that be
Wesley Sniping.
Nigga, I'll be a
mm,
PBS nigga.
Wesley
Yeah,
Sniping? He said Wesley Sniping.
yeah, that nigga was running from taxes, nigga. He was putting everything straight to DVD
Straight to
overseas,
DVD.
nigga. He
You
had to
ever
get
see
that money to pay them bills. Nigga.
y'all remember the movie Three Strikes?
Yeah.
Brian
Yeah.
Hooks. Brian Hooks. That was the king of straight to DVD. That was a funny ass dude too, but he would
Yeah.
not go mainstream. I think the most mainstream shit he did was being on Eve's show when Eve had a sitcom.
I think the last time I seen that nigga, he was in the CeeLo video at the bar. What? He was.
No,
You
I
remember
know
that
he
jump?
was.
That was my song, man. Fuck you.
That's the shit, bro.
Was it that one? No, he was in some video and he was at the diner and the girl was stuttering real bad. I thought
Was
it was
that
CeeLo.
crazy?
I know what you talk about.
She was stuttering real bad. I forgot the name of it. No, not crazy. It may not have been CeeLo now. I confused the I said CeeLo because that video was in the diner, but this one was in the diner too. It might be.
Now, fellas, the four of us, we're all parents on here. And the reason why I wanted to bring up parenting is because when I look around and read these stories, these kids out here losing, and I'm not just talking about T.I. and his son. These kids out here have are losing their damn mind. Now, part of that is honestly parents' fault, and then a part of it is there's a system in place where they're trying to take parenting away from us as parents. But what they're not realizing is that by taking the parenting part, and I don't mean child abuse, but I do mean discipline, by taking the parenting away, it's leading to a disrespectful, even more disrespectful generation of kids than when we were growing up, say in the 90s and early 2000s. Now, T.I. and his son, look. When I hear for one, my problem with young people today is that it's unfortunately in this country it's become fashionable and cool to disrespect your mother and your father, and I'm not for that. But to sit there and cuss at your daddy while the camera's rolling because you think you're gonna get shout outs, which you do because that's how stupid motherfuckers are today. I'm just not with it. Now, that man, I stand on business. Shut up. Be quiet. Be quiet. You standing on bullshit right now. But when I see this, and I see it also because I work with kids, I see it all the time in my field, and I'm like, what is going on?
Mm-hmm.
And we all have young children. Aaron, you have the youngest. We all have young children. I wish my children would talk to me the way I see these kids. I'm serious.
Well, the thing is, like, we keep talking about this little beige little nigga, and like he's so special. He's not that much different than a lot of teenagers. The only difference is he has a following. He got social media or something. You know what I'm saying? And his parents really can't kick his ass the way it need to be kicked. But most spoiled kids are like that. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it should be, but it's not like, you know what I'm saying? It's I wish they would explain that when they showing that shit, because he's going to get somebody arm broke because they gonna watch him do that shit, and they gonna come home to their mama who just got out of work from fucking T-Mobile or something, and their daddy who just got out of work, and try that shit and stand on business. And I promise you, he won't be standing long. He won't be standing long. You know what I'm saying? He's probably one of those kids, and we all know one that grew up one in our neighborhood.
Absolutely.
Who got everything and never got his ass beat the way it need to be beat. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. I really wish. It's sad that we have become a society of enablers. Like, you should have a platform to do that shit. Like, why are we watching this nigga be spoiled and act like that? You know what I'm saying?
And they
Like,
make
why are
millions
we?
off of it.
You
Yep.
know, and it's not just when I say society, I don't mean just black people because they do the shit. The reality TV is like
This
that
is
for
a
everybody.
Western civilization thing.
It's a
Catch me
Western
outside.
This is a
civilization.
Western
Yeah,
civilization thing. This is America
catch
thing.
me outside. How about that?
How about
Look at
that?
this.
Is the
Look,
is the
Yeah.
you know what I'm
main
saying?
one?
This little
Controversy leads to millions.
man,
Yeah.
man, it's ridiculous, man. But my daughters you ain't never got to worry about mine acting like that, cause and I ain't got to hit them either. They just
Me
know you better not
exactly.
ever.
Yeah, you
Yep.
You know
don't
what I'm
have to
saying?
hit them.
Same
It's
thing.
not becoming an ass
Yeah,
whipping. Discipline is
yeah.
discipline.
Discipline is
Yeah.
discipline.
The
You know what I'm
problem
saying?
is there are too many adults that enable discipline. And it gets on my fucking nerves.
Yeah, like a nigga like that, like a little nigga like that, like you can't like a black eye ain't gonna do nothing at this point. What you got to do is take what he loves. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Send
Yeah.
his ass away because you got the money. Send his ass away to boarding school or somewhere because that's what rich people do. Not saying that's the answer, but you got to take him away. What is his strength? His strength is social media and his platform. Take that away from him any way you can.
Uh,
Now, I don't know how old he is. The older he is, the harder it'll be. Like, if he's 15, 14,
Yeah.
you still can probably do that shit.
It probably
But he's
already too
16.
late for a nigga like that though. He grew up in that shit.
Yeah.
And
This is where
part of
No,
it
go ahead,
too,
Aaron. Go ahead, Aaron.
For me being the person as the youngest and the newest of this, I got 6 months of experience in it. Just from my own upbringing, one of the things too is a larger majority of it is on the parents than we think. Because our concept of discipline, as soon as we hear discipline, we think belt, we think slipper, we think hand, we think something physical.
Extension
A
cord.
lot of the extent
Racetrack.
A brick.
Y'all lucky it's too late to
BDTs.
call. It's too late to call CPS. But at the same time, some of those were the things that when you're really drifting, that's the stuff that pulls you back. A large majority of parents, because they have so much going on in their lives, they don't have time to actually raise their kids. Like, think
That's where
about
I
who
was
this
going
young
with that.
man
Yeah.
is. Like, his parents literally just handed him stuff and told him grow up. Because my dad is, I don't want to say pretending to be in the streets or making music that's for the streets. And my mom is essentially on the same plane as me. She just gets to sleep with my dad. So when it comes to parents and discipline, especially when it comes to what we leave behind with them, we tend to leave them more things than we do the character necessary and to handle the tools that we're leaving them, if that makes sense. Like, this young man is being handed not millions, but attention. And when you're that age, and all of us have been through it, you're trying to figure out who you are, you're trying to figure out what you want to do. All of our kids are going to get to a point where they say something or do something disrespectful because that's
Right.
what kids at that age do.
Right.
They push boundaries.
Right.
They're trying to assert themselves. And especially
Right.
for us who have boys or young men, it's even bigger because at that age you are fighting for respect, not just
Yep.
out in the streets, and then you got to come home and your pops is telling you wash the dishes, take the trash out. Like, what would you talk about? I'll run my
Standing on.
in your mind. That's where you're going with it. And same thing for young women. It's unfortunate. I would say don't send them away. It's probably time to get a little bit
Yeah.
closer to them.
Right. And
Because
Aaron, let me cut in for a second. I'm gonna
Yeah,
echo
go ahead.
what you're saying because one thing, Calvin, I wouldn't send him away just because you got the money. Because one thing that I've learned is that when you have money, that does not mean that you're a good parent. If anything, people with money are the worst parents because they pay other people to do what they're supposed to do.
Yeah.
And like, remember, the second Big Mama's house when he was in with the rich people, and the mother was like,
I
"I
don't
have
watch
him on
straight
this
to
schedule, I have
DVD
him on this schedule, I have him on this schedule," and it's like, you know, just because you have money, you're paying people to take care of your children. And then you wonder why they clap back at you because
Well,
you may be paying for all of this stuff, but they don't really know the parents
They
because,
don't have no clue who you
like
are.
you said, Aaron, the parents have so much other stuff going on in their life that
And it's not just rich people. Like, think
yeah,
about
because
it. It
you got a
costs
lot
a
of
lot to
bad
be
parents
broke.
that's broke too now.
no, yeah,
Yeah,
no,
it costs
I'm not
to
saying
be
that you
broke.
don't
If I gotta
because you
work
do.
3 jobs to make sure there's food over your head, I don't got a whole lot of time to spend with you. And it's not it's part excuse, it's part reality. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Like, I don't have a lot of time to spend with you because I'm
Li-
trying to make things shake. But at
Yeah,
the same time, you let that person get pushed out. You know what I'm saying? You was like, all right,
yeah,
cool, we gonna have this dude, and then you let him
yeah,
get pushed out, and then you didn't
yeah,
abandon him at the fire station. So it's like it is your responsibility to make sure that this person gets reeled in. Now,
And-
most
Not the
people like
goddamn. I just caught what you said. The fire station.
The fire station, yeah.
yeah,
Damn.
yeah, because
That's
you
some
can
old
drop
school
it.
shit.
You
That's
can
that
you can
Norbit shit right there.
yeah you can drop a
like
child, but you can drop a child off at the fire station. They won't ask no questions, press no charges for anybody listening. You know what I'm saying? Rather than have them in a situation you can't take care of them or something's gonna happen, any child, any age, you can take to a fire station or
Calvin, shut
hospital.
up.
I'm
Shut
just
up.
Hey,
saying.
my boy, adoption agency.
This
Where
guy.
you can take them to an adoption agency.
Raise your
Shut
babies.
up. Shut up. We are not advocating for that. Shut up.
I
Raise
am.
your
If
babies.
Here's the thing. We kind of need to at this point
yeah,
because what we're seeing is a generation of people who became parents too early, and now they don't understand what that responsibility is.
No, that's true. That is true. That
I
is
turned
true.
Instagram on for the first time in like weeks the other day, and I literally watched the lady say, "I should not have had these kids, but I'm 5 years in right now, and I can't get rid of them. They're mine now." That
that's
woman
what I
should
was
not have been a
saying.
parent.
I'm not
Oh,
saying
man.
everybody go drop the kids off. I'm just saying if this is a bad situation and you can't
Fire
take
station
you
gonna be
can't
full of
take care
pampers.
you can't take care of them. You need to do what you got to do. There's no point in the child suffering.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
like
Like give them a better option.
but it's easy to in that case it's easy to blame the parent and you know I guess you could say that's rightfully so because you if you think about it, you grew up with nothing. You grew up with nothing, and then you when you become an adult and you have the means, you gonna make sure your kids have everything that you never had. So he was afforded to spoil his kids, and I'll be honest with you, mine would be spoiled too. You know what I'm saying? Now I don't know if they'd be like that. I don't know what that.
I
I
can
don't know what.
guarantee mine
I
wouldn't
don't
be
know.
like that.
I don't
No.
know. I don't know what that is.
I give you a
know what I'm saying?
reality check.
But that boy that child has lived almost every moment of his life in front of the screen. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Which is baffling why he's trying to be Tupac, but he is. You know what I'm saying? So he's in rare air. I mean, hopefully it don't end bad because it can only go one of three ways. You know what I'm saying? He fall in with the wrong crowd and that don't work out. They disown him and that don't work out, or he realized that he got it already and just chill out. You know what I'm saying?
My issue with parents, and I'm not necessarily saying that situation. I was just using that as an example. But some of my issues with parents now is because of the way that this generation, like I said, has taken discipline almost away from the parents, is that now, and instead of parenting, too many parents now try to be the homie instead of trying to be a parent. I'll give another example. Ja Morant. I don't give a damn if you're grown or not. If I'm his daddy, there has to be some point in time where you have to say, yo, stop trying to be the homie and worrying about the fame that now you've gotten on his back and step up to be a father. You know, and too many parents today are trying to be their kid's friend instead of actually disciplining them because, you know, again, look, I'm not old, getting there, but I was raised old school. Look, I'm not going to negotiate with you about shit. Okay? Look, when I say something, unless it's far beyond the realm of possibility, unless it's something that's just out there, I'm not going to explain it to you. Unless it's something that I promised you and I let you down, then I owe you an explanation. But if it's general rules and boundaries, as your parent, as your father, I'm not explaining that. Now, go ahead.
Let me chime in on that because it's a couple of things I want to insert then. And again, newest guy in the mix, so the way I'm going to look at it is a little bit different.
Well, you're a military baby, though. I know you're a military baby.
Yeah, and you know my background is Christian. The Bible does say, train up a child in the way he should go, that when they are older they won't part from it. I was watching this guy. His name is Myron Goldman, and I'm going to butcher the entire thing, so I'm going to shorten it down real close. He said, we bring our kids through stages, and what happens a lot of times as parents, we get stuck in one stage because of our own personal control issues. He says the first thing you do is you train a child. You do what I tell you to do because I told you to do it. That's it, right? The second part is teaching. Here's why I'm telling you to take this specific action. A lot of parents get stuck in the training portion. Right? Like think about some of us now. We are at a certain age and our parents will still come in and be like, yo, do this. And in the back of our mind, we're like, okay, cool. But when you get to a certain point, especially if you get to a certain education level or success level, you're like, yo, I don't got to listen to all that, because what you missed was the teaching portion. You forgot that I'm a person and that I can learn and understand why you told me don't play in the street. When I was a child and I acted like a child, if I didn't listen, I get a spanking, because if you go in the street, you're going to get hurt. But now that you're 15, 16, 17, hey, we don't play in the street because you can get hurt, and that's going to hurt me if you get hurt. And then the next part of there is we let them go off and do their thing. At 18, 19, 20, it becomes more difficult to tell them if they decide they want to have a block party and play in the street, they understand the consequences of that. And that's a tough thing as a parent. Like I have to wrestle with that now with an infant. At some point, she's going to live or do something opposite of what I've taught her to do.
We all girl dads here, bro. We're all girl dads.
And they will have to live with the consequences of those actions. But it does not mean, as long as I can say within myself that I taught you the concept, or I taught you how to look at the world, I gave you the character tools, I can let God lead you in that space, because I know eventually all of us have made circles. All of us have made circles. All of us have made circles coming back around. You know what I'm saying? And it's a tough space, but a lot of parents, they forget the teaching part. It's just, hey, I'm not going to negotiate you. Do what I told you to do all the way up until you're adult. And that's why in those teenage years, and like you mentioned, I'm a military baby. In the military, there is no teaching. You're ordered to do what you're supposed to do. And it made me and my pops butt heads for years. Apart with a few other things, we butted heads now. But you see me and my dad.
Yeah.
Like that is my literal hero.
Yeah.
Because at a certain point, like, I made the decision, okay, cool. It's teaching. It's not just like, now you're going to do what I tell you to do because I told you to do it. But as you grow, I'm going to take advantage of the fact that you are an intelligent person, and you're going to be able to understand you don't make these changes. And on the other side of that, and I'll flip back over, I'll let y'all handle it, is sometimes people try to teach too early.
Right.
Children cannot comprehend certain things. If you're 2 years old, I can't tell you, hey, we don't play in the streets because vehicles can hit you and that can raise our insurance. You don't get none of that. You don't understand any of that. It's just, if I catch you in that street, I'm gonna
beat your ass.
I understand that ass whipping.
Don't do that. But as you get to 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, it's like, hey, we don't do that because this is what happens. And it's the same thing that happens with every single resource, whether it's money, relationships, time. We go the training route, and dang, I guess I was talking too long. Everybody just left.
Batteries. People batteries. No, keep going.
People batteries. We go the training route and we forget the teaching route about how certain things are important. And I think that's why our society is so messed up. And I know, so the last thing again, especially as the Black community, when it comes to our education, when it comes to our relationships, we are relying, and we're seeing it now with the rise of the internet. Everybody got an opinion. We are allowing other people,
not just the internet, social media.
We are allowing other people to raise our children. Your children right now are watching somebody talk about something or have an opinion on something that does not correlate with the values of your family.
Yep.
And we are so busy trying to make a dollar, trying to get things done, that we do not have enough time. God willing, my next child will be, well, whatever it is. If it's a boy, we'll be happy. And both of us will have boys, and we will be raising men who are looking for respect, men who will have to learn how to interact with women in the new day and age that they deal with, men who will have to learn how to interact with other men and what respect looks like for that.
Yeah.
And if we cannot teach them how that works, because here's the thing, there's principle, there's culture, sure, and then there's principles. Principles stick no matter what, right? Like or laws, right? There's a law of gravity. I don't care what year you were born in. If you jump up, you coming right down.
Yep.
If we can teach our kids the principles and laws that come along with life and how life works for us as Black men, they can't go wrong no matter what era they're in. And I know a lot of people will be like, oh, well, it's a different time, it's a different age, but principles stick. If I'm respectful, I gain respect. That's a principle.
Bingo. Look,
that's
some like you said, some principles will never get old. Okay.
Yeah.
Again, if you are a decent human being, if you are respectful to everybody, that doesn't mean take disrespect, but if you're respectful to everybody, you will go a long way. That's been the motto, I would say, at least for over the last 55 years. When we were starting to be seen, the more us as Black men have been seen as equal, that standard can apply more. You know, there's a difference between being respectful and just kissing ass. Straight up.
Yeah. Straight up.
Because, you know, some people will never accept you because of who you are, regardless. And I'm not talking about those people. Fuck them. Okay. But me about to have a teenage son, you know, one thing that I'm not going to do with him, and I try to explain this to his mother, is that I'm not going to pacify and coddle. I'm not going to do that because he's getting ready to be a teenager. He's a black man in this Western civilization country known as America, where people are going to view him differently, whether they don't know he's not a threat. They see this and they think he's a threat. So what I'm trying to get my son to do is to respect everybody, but you have to keep your eyes open.
Yeah.
You have to keep your eyes open because when that day comes, when you're off on your own, I want you to be able to do that without me. You know, so, and a lot of parents, again, don't do that. Because like you said, they're allowing for other people to raise their kids. I hear mama.
Yeah.
We've been on for 2 hours, bro. We can wrap it up. It's been 2 hours.
Yeah. No, but we definitely got to pick this conversation back up when
No question.
all these other folks got full batteries. But yeah,
no question.
Is definitely one of those things where, again, I'm not an expert. I'm just looking back at what I went through, what I hope to have for my future family.
What's up, Rob?
And, you know,
no, that's all we can do. That's all we can do. Look, I was raised, my grandparents were born, my mother's parents, who are no longer here, God rest their beautiful souls. My grandparents were born in 1917 and 1918. Exactly. So when I was coming up in the 90s and early 2000s, well, I lost my grandfather in 98. When I was a teenager, they was already in their 70s, getting ready to be in their 80s. So, and my grandmother Nanny was as old school as it get. Why do I have to do this? Because I said so. Bow! If you step out of line. And while I didn't like it then, and I don't implement that now, don't get me wrong, but I understand the necessariness of it. Because the fact of the matter is that discipline is being stripped from the parents and you're getting more disrespectful children. My grandmother was Medea before Medea was ever thought about. I ain't bullshitting, nigga. I ain't bullshitting. She will fuck you up in a heartbeat if you talk that crazy shit. And like I said, while I didn't like it then, we butted heads a lot. But when I got to because she passed when I was 18, oddly enough on Christmas Day. When I got to the ages of 17 and 18, and now I'm bigger than everybody, I got it. I understood. I could get it. I got it. You know, and even more so as becoming a parent. There is necessary discipline that unfortunately is being stripped away from parents, or that parents aren't taking the opportunity to implement because they're trying to be the homie.
Yeah.
Because they're trying too hard to be the homie. You know, and it's just definitely a conversation that we can pick up again. I will be more than happy to.
We definitely got to, especially after this Dolphins win. I think it's just going to be the perfect cap off. Perfect cap to the week, man. Perfect cap to the week.
And I said that with you guys because it's four guys on here who all have their kids, who see their kids 7 days a week, who kids all live with them. And as black men, I'm so proud of that.
Proud to be a part of the community, man. And we'll definitely talk about it next time. But the environment you keep your kids in is crazy important. But yeah, man.
Baby's crying.
Let you go.
Baby's crying.
Baby's crying, and it's my turn to be Papa today. So
hey man, I'm about to do my daddy stuff, and my kids got 2 days of school left before Christmas vacation. So, you know. All right, brother.
All right, man. I'll see you next week.
Hey, man, love you, boy. I'll see you next week.
Love you too, man. Peace.
Hey, are you going to be available Christmas Eve?
Christmas Eve, Sunday.
Post-game show, yeah.
Yeah, we can make that shape. I should still be in town at that point, so yeah.
All right, cool beans. Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
man.
All right, yes, sir. All right. All right, well, I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you for putting up for me And I still got people here on Facebook now talking shit. What up, Rob? What up, dude? I'm gonna wrap this up, and you guys just pray for me with my voice, that my voice gets better, because I've sounded raspy or whatever. But again, shout out to Too Tough Sports, the Madden Gamer League, where if you think you are a gamer, you think your game is on something legendary, come to Too Tough, baby. Heather's Craft Haven, 6 days before Christmas, people. Hit Heather up. She got that decor for you, the custom-made decor. It is absolutely dope. Shout out to my Holland Springs fam, my black and gold fam, and of course my family in general. So next time you see me, I will again be in a Santa Claus hat, because the next time you will see us is Christmas Eve. I don't know if I'm gonna have a Friday show yet. Normally I do, but I'm not sure yet. But if I don't have a Friday show, definitely we will be back at 7:45 on the post-game show, the Sports Plus Life the Sports Plus Life post-game show for Week 16 action in football. I hope everybody has a wonderful, safe, and blessed week. It's your boy Brandon Bravon Towns. I'm out this beer. Peace, and I love you.